Hi, everybody. Royal High Priest, not Royal High Priestess Spice. I'm thinking about my other channel. Sorry, y'all. Everybody, this is Candy K's Talk Real and Truthful and Get Real and Truthful Results. Hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday and a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. Hello, everybody. Once again, my beautiful, beautiful divine souls out there. Well, the healed ones anyway. The healed ones, I wish you all the many blessings, and I hope you had a beautiful, happy Thanksgiving, and you're healed, and you continue to transform your life and get through all the trials and tribulations that have been bestowed upon your life. And that's one of the things that I am going to be talking about today, you guys. I have not been public in a very long time. And I am a prior political candidate who was asked to run against Maxine Waters. For some of you guys that don't know me, I'm also a humanitarian consultant, certified, and a certified homeless women's advocate. I am the daughter of a Vietnam veteran. I also am a prior federally registered contractor, and I'm also a socioeconomic researcher. But, I don't go by names, titles, or anything like that. But, I just want to put some type of credibility out here because there's a lot of people that judge. Okay, who is she? Who, why should we trust her? What, why should we believe her information? So anyway, I just want to get that out of the way to, throw out some credibility out here. You guys, I am going to be talking about some things. I have been quiet, and a lot of people that know me, they're just going to be amazed that, yes, I am still here. I haven't went anywhere. I had just been trying to go on with my life and focus on my other business endeavors. But as I have been going on, with my life after a medical trauma that I experienced, with the Marina IUD, cancer and disease and all kind of internal organ attacks. And then I, almost lost my life on several different occasions. I lost, I lost so much, put it like that. But I have transformed and I have healed from all of that. And I have regained my sense of self, my mind, my body, my soul, everything about me. I had to rehabilitate my entire life. But in the process of all of this, I have been being attacked time after time after time after time. It seemed like every time I was trying to move forward, here comes an attack. I try to move forward, here comes an attack. I try to move forward, here comes an attack. And I'm like, you know what? This is just insanity. And these attacks falls upon, before I go into my message, these attacks falls upon the message today of, and I do this from time to time, of Psalms 26 from David. So I'm going to read Psalms 26 from David. And then I'm going to go into, what I have been dealing with. I'm going to break up all these attacks. I mean, because these attacks on my life have just been relentless. And a lot of people would think that I wouldn't look the way I look, being that I have been systematically attacked, left from right, front to center. I have been just relentlessly attacked. And I said, you know what? I just got to the point. I said, you know what? This has to stop. This just like really, truly has to stop. I am not going to continue to hold my silence like I have been, because after running for a political office and dealing with all of that corruption and all that rigmarole that went on behind the scenes, and all these evil people, there's a lot of evil people out here that need to be healed. These people need to be repenting their sins. A lot of these people need to take my transformational healing courses, because I was healed not by a coach or a psychiatrist or anyone like that. I healed myself, and I healed myself via God and my higher powers, who led me on my transformational healing journey. And I am ever so grateful and thankful for God and my higher powers. Yes, I am. And I will profess it to anyone because they are the ones that got me through to where I am today. And I'm still moving forward. I'm still cooking with gas and I'm still moving forward. And no one or anything can stop me. The devil or his evil minions will not be able to stop me. If anything, they have awakened me to the point where now, okay, since you guys want to continuously attack my life and try to destroy my life was already destroyed by the pharmaceutical industry. And here you and doctors, okay? And here you guys come, more people come out the woodwork because of these just evil demonic people that are in these high positions working within companies, corporations, businesses, and even individuals who are jealous, envious, egotistical, manipulative, and narcissists. These people out here really need to get a grip on themselves. These people need to go within themselves. And I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of these people in these positions do not need to be in these positions. These people are supposed to be helping evolve and transform and helping humanity and helping families and helping children. These people are not helping uh, people. They're not. They are, a lot of them have their own self-interest, and if somebody pay them a little bit of money, they're going to manipulate paperwork, or try to do something to that individual or talk about that individual in a derogatory way, not knowing who that person is and who that person, the power that person has behind them. Well, this is what has happened to me. A lot of them did not know the power that I had behind it and the power that resides within me. A lot of them didn't know. I have some people know the power that's within me. That's why they asked me to run for political office. And I'm going to tell you guys, both parties asked me to run for a political office. So on both sides of the coin. But anywho, that's irrelevant. It does not make a difference. If you are out here, you're a civil servant. You're supposed to be serving humanity. I don't care if you're a judge, a lawyer. I don't care if you're a cook. I don't care if you're a nurse. I don't care if you're a doctor. I don't care what profession that you hold. If you are out here and you are supposed to be serving humanity, you need to be doing that job and looking out for the best interest of that individual or that family or that child. There is a lot of people out here that are just doing the most devious and deceitful, manipulative things out here because of the positions that they hold. And it is high time for these people to be held accountable and removed from these positions. People's lives are not to be tampered with. Who are these individuals, these grown adults? And God bless their children. God bless these people's children, because they are cursing their generational line, because their karma that is going to come at them is going to be horrific, and it's going to impact their children and their children's lives. And it goes down the line and their grandchildren as well, and their great grandchildren, because of their evil deeds that they have been doing to other individuals. They think they have gotten away scot-free, and that is not the case. Okay, so these people, we really need to start speaking out. And this is why I created my podcast, and I'm coming out with my YouTube videos. Talk real and talk truthful and get real and truthful results. And anyone that tries to project anything towards me, I want you to know right here and now, I am protected by the blood of Jesus and my higher powers. Okay, and other higher powers that a lot of you guys aren't aware of, because you're not spiritually healed. You're not transformed. Okay, it's a long spiritual journey that you have to go through, and a lot of you guys don't even have the first clue of how to get there, because you're so stuck in your demonic ways. You're attached to the devil, and a lot of these people are attached to demonic, devilish ways, and they are out here harming and destroying people's lives. And these are the people that we must address, because we have to remove these people. We have to hold these people accountable. We cannot continue like I have been. I have been silent, you guys. Okay, I tried to go on with my life. I really did. I try, I forgive people. I forgive all my enemies. I forgive every single one of my enemies. I forgive all my haters. I forgive every single last one of you guys, because you are the people that need spiritual healing. You need to transform your life. You need to repent your sins, and you need to stop projecting your insecurities and your faults onto other people, and you need to go within yourself and heal. Okay, heal those childhood traumas, heal that wounding, heal whatever trauma you may have went through in your life. You need to really sit down with yourself. Okay, and transformational healing does partake going quiet. Okay, because you got to block out all the noise, you got to block out all the news, you got to block out all that nonsense. Okay, that will try to prevent you from going through your full spiritual healing. So anyway, you guys, so this is why I'm coming out. Okay, I've been quiet. I have been quiet. And I have been attacked so much. Okay, and I have been attacked. And some people might not understand. Okay, a lot of pastors speak about it as well, and then you have the false prophets out there as well too. You have false practitioners out there, and I have been seeing these people. Okay, God reveals all of these evil people to His chosen children. He reveals them all to us. I actually just saw one yesterday, and I'm like, how is this person? There was somebody on my on this channel that I haven't even been on this channel at all. And I'm like, and this person, she is a practitioner, and she somehow was on this channel as a moderator. And I'm like, who are you? And how did you get here? And then, and I went to go look her up, and I'm telling you, she looked like the devil is upon her. The devil is on her, the way she looked. Okay. And we have to pray for her. But anyway, God reveals all of our enemies, because He knows the good children and the bad children. And if you guys see my previous video about transformation and healing and what it means, you guys, you would see I had good versus evil. Okay, we have our angelic beings out there who are children of God, and then we have the devil and his minions. Okay, as well. And you choose which side you're going to be on. And I can tell you what, a lot of people don't understand. God defeated the devil. And when you come against a child of God, you're coming up against God. Understand? And I don't comprehend like why people don't understand that. I really don't. I understand. Okay, don't come against that. That's a child of God, and we will fight. Okay, we will fight you. God gives us the knowledge. He gives us the intelligence. He gives us the wisdom. He gives us the courage. He gives us the power, okay, to fight the devil and his minions. He gives us everything he needs. He reveals everything to his children. And see, this is what a lot of people didn't understand about me. Okay, God revealed everything. And of course, you guys, my life wasn't perfect before. At one point in time, guess what? I was walking in devil, demonic energy. But guess what? That is my past. My past no longer represents who I am today and my future. That is a part of a chapter in my life that is gone. That chapter is closed. Okay, and just like a lot of these things that I have been fighting, a lot of these things are coming to an ending. Okay, one of them has ended. One was just recently caught for stealing from their employees. Okay, and that was I'll tell you guys that on another video. This one I want to keep it specific to this one current thing that I'm currently going through. Okay, but so with that said, let me go ahead and get into the Psalms 26, y'all. So because this like when I started, I said I'm gonna do this. First I did my podcast, and then I said I'm gonna do a video because I haven't did a video in a long time. So I said I'm gonna do a video. So I said, let me look up what Psalms 26 says today, because today is November 26th. And I said, okay, let me see what it says. So, and I read it. I'm like, you know what? Thank you, God. Okay, God is He sends us messages. Okay, you guys have no idea. Our higher power sends us messages, and this message, He was like, look up Psalms 26. Read Psalms 26, and it applies to what I am going to speak about today in regards to this current situation that I am going through with these people, because they not only attack my life, they attack my son's life, my children's life, and I'm a divorced single parent. And anyway, so I said, you know what, so I'm fighting for me, I'm fighting for my children. I'm like, this is just absolutely insanity here. These people have purity lost their everlasting minds out here, and they need to be held accountable. Okay, you can't, just because you hold a position does not mean you have the authority to destroy, especially a young adult's life that is pursuing their dreams, or innocent victim, like myself. And a lot of the things that I treat people good. Okay, a lot of people know me. A lot of people took my kindness for my weakness. A lot of people took my intelligence. I gave away a lot of business ideas, and a lot of people took my business ideas and ran with them. I actually see some of them in operation today. They used me for my business ideas. They only wanted to use me for what my creativity and my gifts and my talents. This is what these people do out here. They only want to use you for their benefit, but they don't know that we are divine chosen children of God, and we are protected, and we get business ideas. I have so many business ideas. I'm like, no, go ahead, let them keep them. Go ahead, let them keep it, because they are going to have to deal with their karma for stealing. Okay, because they're not authentic. If you're not authentic, and you need to befriend someone just to steal their gifts and their talents and their creativity for your own personal benefit, your karma isn't going to be pretty for you, as if you think you got away with it. Okay, because you're not authentic, you're fake, you're phony. Okay, and God sees that. He sees that you're not creative, you're not authentic. So whatever you try to do, yeah, you might get some money out of it, but it's not going to last long, because it wasn't your idea. You stole it from someone. Okay, and anybody that steals from someone just to make a come up, they need to repent their sins and get some healing. Okay, so with that said, let me go on to Psalms 26. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so Psalms 26, you guys, it says, vindicate me, Lord, for I have led a blameless life. I trusted in the Lord and have not faltered. Test me, Lord, and try me. Examine my heart and my mind, for I have always been mindful of your unfailing love. And yes, God has unfailing love. And I have lived in reliance on your faithfulness. Yes, I put all my faith in God. I didn't put my faith in mankind, or somebody else's life, no psychiatrist or anything like that. Okay, and matter of fact, I have psychiatrists and doctors and other experts coming to me for my expert opinion, because I have walked and I have lived a lot of life experiences where I am able to share my knowledge and my expertise, but I'm not doing it for free. Okay, that's where a lot of people took my kindness for weakness, because I was doing it for free. Okay, not anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, so if you're trying to get on my good side and try to get information for free, that's not happening anymore at all. So don't even try it. And anyone from my past that did not see my worth, do not come my way. Okay, I have put up some stern boundaries as I have transformed my life. Okay, so if you didn't see my worth and my value, or you stole something from me, don't come my way, because you are not part of my future at all. Past relationships, friendships, I don't care, colleagues, whoever you are not part of my future, period. And and I wish you the best. I don't wish any evilness or any harm on anyone. I wish everyone many blessings. Okay, and I hope you transform your life, and for the greater good of you and your children. Okay, because a lot of y'all, with some of y'all, it might be too late. because you done did so much harm to other individuals that your bloodline is already cursed. Okay. And there's no way you're going to be able to get out of it. And some people, it may not be happening now, but I can tell you this, it will be happening to you. Okay. It definitely will be happening to you. So anyway, let's keep going on with Psalms 26. This is verse 4. I do not sit with the deceitful, nor do I associate with hypocrites. No, I do not. I honor the assembly of evildoers, and I refuse to sit with the wicked. And that is me. Okay. I refuse. That's why I got out of the political arena. I refuse to sit with wicked people. I saw the wicked people. And I said, I can't be part of this. I'm not this type of person. I'm here. I love people. I'm here to help people. Okay. I'm not here to destroy people and use people as numbers and pocket money off of people's lives and their families' lives and their children's lives. I'm not that type of person. Okay, I'm not one of those people that pay to play, or one of those people that they can control as a puppet. And oh, you have to say this, and you're not doing it our way. I do it God's way and my way. If it's not for the people and the greater good of the people, guess what? No, I'm not doing it your way. And who are you to sit up here and think you can control somebody and what comes out of somebody's mouth or how that individual is? People need to be themselves. Okay, they are who you are. You take it or you leave it. If you don't like the way that person is, guess what? That is a person that you're not supposed to be around. Period. Okay, shut that person out of your life. If someone sits up there and nitpicks everything that you do, okay. Oh, I have some people following. I put some information out there. If that person sits up there and nitpicks you in any kind of way, and then let me tell you something. These same people that sit up here and nitpick you are the same people that need healing themselves. Okay, these people that sit up there and profess, oh, they're better than somebody else, or just because they have a higher position, they're better than you and they know more than you. We all are a learning experience. Okay, we all. Learning is a lifelong a quest, okay? Because we all can learn something, okay? Nobody knows everything but God and our higher powers, okay? Those are the only individuals, okay? There's our heavenly realm up there that know everything. As human beings, we don't know everything. And these people that sit up here and profess and sit up here and try to judge somebody, okay, that they know everything and they're in control and you need to do this and do that. And and then I'm gonna be honest too. There is some people that are good at what they do. Okay, they're just good at what they do, and and I give all great props to those people. You're just good at your craft, which is awesome, and continue doing it as long as you're doing it in a good way. If you're using it in a bad way, guess what? You are going to be stripped of that gift that you have, because you're not using it in a good way. Okay, so let me keep going on, y'all. I can talk. Okay, I've been quiet for a while, everybody, so just bear with me. Okay, but that's okay. Back to verse 4. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. I do not sit with the deceitful, nor do I associate with hypocrites. I honor the assembly of evildoers, and I refuse to sit with the wicked. I wash my hands in innocence, and I go about your altar, Lord, proclaiming aloud your praise and telling of all your wonderful deeds. Lord, I love the house where you live, the place where your glory dwells. Do not take away my soul along with the sinners. That's what I refuse. I refuse to continue to allow these people to think that they have took away my mind, body, and soul, and my children's mind, body, and soul, or any other individual out there that needs to stand up. You need to speak out. Don't let these people think that they have power over you. No one has power over you. You are the captain of your ship. You control your life, not these individuals out here that think that they have control over you. You do. If you're living right and you're doing right, guess what? And forgive yourself for the things that you have done in your past. We cannot go back and change the past, but we can change our future. And this is what you need to do. You can change your future. You can transform your life the way you want it, not the way somebody else wants it, or somebody thinks that they know how you should be living your life. People need to worry about their own lives and stop worrying about other people's lives and what other people are doing in their lives. Okay, focus on yourself and stop focusing on somebody else's life. And those people that focus on other people's lives, those are the people that need transformational healing. Okay, and they need to repent their sins, and they need to go within and see what's wrong with them, because they are the ones that have the problem, and they want to try to control somebody else because of their own insecurities. So anyway, let's keep going, y'all. I do not take away my soul along with sinners, my life with those who are bloodthirsty, in whose hands are wicked schemes, whose right hands are full of bribes. This is the attacks that I have been dealing with. These people and their wicked schemes and their bribery and their manipulation and their deceitfulness and their deviousness, okay? That it's just insanity what these people will go, the extremes that they will go through. It is just ridiculous. I will lead a blameless life. Deliver me and be merciful to me. My feet stand on level ground in great congregation, and I will praise the Lord. Yes, this is what I do. Okay, I walk with my heavenly Father. That's who I walk with. Okay, I don't walk with these people that think they know who I am. Okay, you don't know me. Okay, a lot of people, and then the people that think they know me, you don't really know me either, because I'm not the same person that I used to be. Okay, so the stuff that worked on me maybe in the past, when I wasn't healed, I wasn't spiritually in tune. Okay, that stuff doesn't work anymore on me. No, no. I'm a much better, beautiful, powerful person. Okay, I am my future for me and my happiness and my children's happiness that I will fight for. Okay, is instilled in God's hands, and that's it. Nobody else's. Period. So anyway, with that said, y'all, take my glasses off, God. With that said, let's get into this current situation that I've been dealing with. And y'all, I'm very vocal. Okay, I be moving around. I'm very animated. So hey, just get used to it. Okay, this is me. Take it or leave it. Okay, if you don't like it, guess what? You don't have to watch this video at all. Okay, you can keep moving and click on to the next one. Somebody that will appease you. Okay, I'm not here to appease anybody. I'm here to speak the truth. I'm here to reveal the truth. That's what I'm here to do. This is me, all Candy K. Okay, and some of them, some people might know me by my other political name, Kayla Truth. Whatever. Okay, I'm no longer Kayla Truth either. Okay, I'm no longer that, because I was in a cesspool of demons, manipulators, and just we'll talk about that another day. Okay, so I want to talk about this current situation that I'm dealing with. Okay, and this situation was the icing on the cake for me. Okay, I said, you know what? I said, you know what? I'm done. I am so done with these people out here, because if you don't speak out, these people will continue doing what they have been doing behind the scenes and thinking they're getting away with it. And then they want to destroy people's lives. So, and with a lot of parents, I know you, a lot of parents, so somebody tries to destroy your child's life, that, like my son, he was pursuing his culinary dreams, because my son loves to cook. Okay. He cooked for me. Okay. I miss it. Okay. He's no longer with me. He was pursuing his culinary dreams. Okay. He went off to college, and he cooked for me every day, and he honed in on his skills, watching cooking channels, and all the Top Chef, Emerald, and all of them. He was like really, really into it, making his own sauces. I couldn't even go to the grocery store, because he was like, no, you're not getting the right stuff, Mom. You got to have this. And he was very meticulous and picky about the food. So anyway, with that said, he decided to go after, he when I became ill and sick, it scared my son. It really scared him, because I almost lost my life, and we lost everything that I had worked for. I was a prior accounting professional. I had already always worked. I had owned my own home. I always had, they always had, I used to travel, so for me to fall on my my death, on my deathbed, being attacked by the Marina IUD device, okay, that the pharmaceutical industry don't want to be held accountable for. That's a whole nother uh, uh, video. I'm going to be talking about that, because I'm telling you guys, all the attacks that I have been going through, oh, I'm speaking out. I'm telling you, I am speaking out. And there's going to be a lot of people that are behind the scenes. They are going to be upset. I'm telling y'all right now, they are like, oh my God, because they have tried to keep me silent. Okay. And there's ways, there's different ways that they can try to keep you silent. Okay. But they don't know that God overpowers whatever. I'm just going to talk about it, you guys. I'm just keeping it real out here. I'm just keeping it real. God overpowers all the witchcraft, all the dark magic, black magic, voodoo, all this other nonsense that these evil demonic people be out here doing, okay, to control that person. They try to control court cases, anything that they just want to do to destroy that individual's lives and that person from, moving forward in their life. Okay, but they don't understand. A child of God, okay, you can't keep us down. You can't keep us down. People think, oh, they're going to give up. Oh, no, we don't give up on life, okay? Because and I know for a fact I was chosen since birth, okay? I have a royal bloodline, so I know I was chosen since birth. So, their thoughts of me giving up, they can cancel Christmas on that. Okay, because I ain't giving up. Okay, I would never give up on me, never, and I would never give up on my children. Okay, never. And so, with that said, so this current situation that I'm dealing with, okay, like I said, my son, okay, decided in 2022, after working and getting some other courses that he needed to get into college, he came to me. He says, "Mom, okay, I'm ready to go to college and get my culinary degree, because that will help me, because he actually has people that want to buy him a food truck, want him to work in the five-star restaurants with them, with being a chef. So he already has individuals out here that know about his cooking skills, because they tasted his food, and he cooks 5-star. He doesn't cook, bottom line. He cooks 5-star. So, he already has, these individuals in place, and they're like, okay, you go off to college, get your degree, and let us know when you're done. And whatever they're going to do, his food truck, his restaurant, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, so he left in 2022, and he came to me and they told me. So I said, okay. So I said, well, I need to help him. Okay. And I need some extra cash, because his father has not been present all his life. Ever since he was 5. He's 29 now. And a lot of people also judge that. Why is he 29 going to college? Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how old he is. Okay. The reason why he put his life on hold is because of me, because of I fell ill. His mother came before anything. Okay. And I hope and pray that any parent out there, okay, if you fall sick, that your child will be there for you, like my child has been. My oldest one, I told him to go on off. Okay. And he went on off, and he tried to do his life, but and he's doing good. He's doing good. My son, my oldest one, he's doing good. But my youngest one, he refused. Both of them actually refused to leave my side. And I was like, no, I can't, both of y'all. I don't want both of y'all going through this with me. Okay, so my youngest one, he's like, I'm staying here with Mom. He was in the hospital with me, sleeping in the hospital with me, getting my prescriptions. Okay, we ended up homeless. He was at every homeless place with me, making sure I'm safe, because people were, treating us like dogs in the street, so he was there. He stuck by his mama. Yes, he did. And I pray every parent has a child, a son like mine. Okay, because my sons love the ground I walk on, and I am very blessed in that aspect. But anyway, so I said, okay, well, I need to get a job. Okay, I need to get some, money, because he had a deadline. Okay, he came to me like a couple of months before he had to be registered for his for the fall classes. And I'm like, okay. So I decided, to get a job and help him, you know, uh, go to the college that he wanted to go to, like all parents do. So he made the decision. So I said, okay. So I worked my booty butt off, and I worked so he could, go off to college. And so he gets there. And so when he gets there, he applies, and at the his admissions meeting when he was getting registered for the culinary program, he had an advisor, and that advisor told him that once he was registered for a year, that he would be eligible for all the African American scholarships Florida had to offer. And so, but in the meantime, he had to get his financial aid. I believe he even got a loan to cover his classes for 2022. And then he also he had a job before he even went to Florida because he wanted to make sure he had a job. Okay, so because my son always works. Okay, he's not lazy or anything like that. He always works. Okay, so anyway, so he goes, and I send him off, and and we decided to have him rent rooms until he was able to get his scholarship in 2023. So, we rented rooms for him all 2022 as he worked and, went to his classes. And in 2022, he even was able to get his food handler's license, management license, not the regular food handler card that you can just go get. No, he has his management license. Okay. So he was able to obtain that. And that was, a good accomplishment for him, and I was so proud of him. So he was happy, he was able to get that as well. So anyway, so he finished his classes, and his chef he had in his class really liked him as well. And so anyway, so 2023 comes. Okay, 2023 comes this year for him to, register for his fall classes and all of that. And, he was speaking to me. I'm like, have you went and registered for your classes, this and that and the other? Because, I do talk to him, my sons. So anyway, he said, yeah, he said he had talked to advisors. Advisor told him to go register for his classes at this particular time. So he went to go register for his classes, but he was told when he went that he owed $2,000. And he called me. He says, Mom, he said, they said I owe $2,000, and I didn't want to owe $2,000. And they told me I had to drop 2 classes. He said, so Mom, I dropped the 2 classes. I said, okay. I said, but where did that come from? I said, didn't they know that last year? I said, where does the 2,000 come from? So anyway, so then it came to time for his scholarship. And he said that they needed, what did they need? They needed a proof that, well, first they needed the letter of recommendations, which I wrote a letter of recommendation. And one of his advisors at Miami-Dade College, also who knew him, wrote a letter of recommendation because he knew he was in the culinary program, and he was very good at his skills. So he also wrote a letter of recommendation for him to get the scholarship. So then it comes time for the scholarship. They say, oh, well, we need proof that you were in Florida for a year. We need 12 months of food stamps verification. We need domicile verification, and we need his ID. And I said, okay. I said, wait a minute. I said, how come they, first of all, didn't tell you this back in 2022? So you and I would have been prepared because, he calls me and, asks his mom. Okay. And we would have been prepared. We would have had all this information together. So anyway, so first of all, I said, why would they ask for 12 months of food stamps? Now, granted, he did get 6 months when he first got there, but once he got up on his feet and got to working real good, he didn't need food stamps. I said, so that would be a legal activity if they're asking for 12 months of food stamps. Okay, that should not be a requirement. And then I said, as well, they're asking for 12 months of domicile. Well, guess what? When you rent rooms, there is no lease. These are people that are just, renting out rooms. They don't require a lease or anything like that. These are cash on hand rooms. So these rooms, and I told them, and I'll tell you guys in a second, but they don't require a release. These are just rooms that you rent out. That's it. Okay. So then, what else? His ID. He had the ID. That's no problem. Okay, but he even had his student ID. So, and he was in classes in 2022. So I'm thinking like, well, he was in classes for 2022, and he worked all 22, but 1 month he didn't work. I don't know when his first got there, or he was transitioning between jobs. It was like a month that he didn't work. But so he had 11 months of proof of work history. So anyway, so he calls me. He says, Mom, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. He said, this person is telling me this person is telling me this. And then he met with the housing, one-stop housing. They told him, there's nothing available, but he spoke to them all in 22. Yes, it'll be available in 2023 to you. You'll get your African-American scholarships. You're working, everything will be good. And as his mom, I'm thinking the same thing. Because if I would have known something different, we could have did something different. But we wasn't given that opportunity to do anything different based upon the information that was communicated to my son, which he communicated it to me. So anyway, so 2023 comes. And this was like October. This is recently in October. So he finally says, he breaks down and calls me and says, Mom, he said, I don't know what to do, Mom. He said, they're talking about this for the scholarship, and they're talking about, I owe $2,000. So I said, okay. So that's at that point, that's when I stepped in. Okay. I said, what is going on? So I called them. First of all, I spoke with the, let me get my glasses, y'all, because I'm giving names. Okay. I'm giving names. I'm giving names, everything. Okay. Because if you want to attack me and my life and my children's life, guess what? You deserve your name to be put out there. Okay. Some of these, I don't have their last name. So just be mindful of this. Some of these people don't have their last name, but I know who I talk to. Okay. I know who I talk to. So anyway, let me put my glasses on. Okay. Because the first one I spoke with, she was Deborah. I think her name might have been, I don't know her last name, y'all, but Deborah, but she was in admissions. I spoke with her and I said, what is going on with my son? I said, because, this information, he's confused. What one advisor is telling him this, from the admissions to the student services to the financial aid, and there's no one specific person. Everybody is just like a cluster of people. Okay, and they're and they all are telling him different things. And they did the same thing to me. Once I got to speaking with these people, I said, well, she didn't say that. Okay. I said, y'all are confusing me. I said, the right hand don't know what the left hand doing over there, apparently. Okay. So anyway, so I spoke with the Deborah. She's and she was very helpful. I like Deborah. She was very helpful. And she actually told me, she said, look, this happens all the time. I'm like, oh, really? Well, I guess the buck stops with my son. Okay. I said, because this cannot go on. So anywho, you guys, I spoke with Deborah, and she broke down. She said, oh, he has $4,000 in financial aid. I'm like, okay. All right. So I'm like, well, they told him he had to drop and this is the new fall semester. It would have been for 2023. So I said, well, they told him he owed $2,000. So where did this $4,000 in subsidized, and his Pell Grant? I said, so where did that $4,000 go when he doesn't even have any classes? And they told him he had to drop classes. And she said, well, he doesn't owe anything. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait a minute. So anyway, she referred me to the financial aid supervisor. Her name was Joanna Jerome. I spoke with Joanna Jerome, who sent me the because I told her, look, I want an audit of my son's financial aid, how much those classes was dating back from 2022 up until currently now. I said, because something is not right. So I spoke with her. Okay, and she says, well, I can't speak with you until you sign this authorization. Your son has to give you authorization to speak with us. I said, okay, not a problem. So she sent it over to my son, who in return sent it over to me, and then he signed it or whatever and sent it on back to her. Well, guess what? That was and then she sent me a voicemail message saying, oh, we're here to help. We're going to get this squared away. Everybody just smoke and mirrors. Okay. Basically smoke and mirrors, everybody. So I said, okay. So anyway, then I don't hear from her at all. So I said, okay. So then I escalated it to let's see. I spoke with is it no, hold on, y'all. Then I spoke to a Daisy. Okay, and then I spoke to many of their secretaries. Okay, I spoke to many of their secretaries or their receptionists or whoever they were. I spoke to many of those. So anyway, so I spoke with a Daisy. She was with Dean of the Student Services. Okay, I spoke with her, and I explained the situation, and and she's like, deer in headlights. She like, oh, let me refer you to this person. Okay, I don't handle that, this and that and the other, yada yada yada. And so she referred me. She referred me to another dean. Okay. And David Cohen was his advisor for his scholarship that he had spoke with, and told him that he would be eligible for all the African American scholarships back in 2022. Okay, so then it was this dean. What is her name? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me. She was with the Wolves. No, she was with the North Campus. Wendy Joseph, Dean Wendy Joseph. Of she was the assistant dean of student services. Okay, so I spoke with her. Okay, because I escalated, y'all. I was talking to everybody, and I'm like, who got time for this? This my son's life and his college is in balance here, and who got time to be going back and forth with these people? Okay, ping ponging from this person to that person to this. Who got time for that? Okay, so anyway, when I got to make sure I'm giving all y'all, giving y'all the facts here. So anyway, I spoke with this Wendy Joseph, okay, and she was the assistant dean to Dean Lewis, okay, who I never heard from, by the way, okay, never contacted me or anything, because assistant dean Wendy Joseph at Miami-Dade College. Now these are all at Miami-Dade College. She stated that the Wolfson campus, I think Wendy Joseph was at the North campus. Okay, so anyway, she said the Wolfen campus assistant dean, director, director of admissions, and the financial aid advisors, and the what is it? It was the her name was Mercy at a single stop. She was a single stop. That was the housing, and the student services directors. All of them were. She said they were going to contact me and my son to set up a meeting to speak with all of them in regards to all of this going on. And so she said that she was going to speak with admissions dean of students. Her name was Gloria de Lavas Reyes. Okay. And so anyway, this is the last, and this was October 23rd, 24th. It might have been earlier than that. I would look at my calendar, but I know it started in mid-October. But anyway, that never happened. They never emailed my son through his student account, nothing, no regular email. They never emailed it to me. And a matter of fact, these people just went silent, crickets. When I say crickets, y'all, crickets. No email, no communication, nothing. Zero, because I began asking questions. Because when I was speaking to Assistant Dean Wendy Joseph, she states that, oh, he has to be in school a whole year before he's eligible for the African American scholarships. I said, well, that is not what he was told back in 2022. And I said, I believe you only have to be a resident for a year to be considered an in-state student. They still had him as an out-of-state student because of all this information and requirements that they were requesting him to present, which is a bunch of bullarchy. Okay, he didn't have 12 months of food stamps, first of all, and that's illegal. So they trying to get him on criminal charges right there. Okay, who would do that? And then his domicile, he was renting rooms. Okay, only thing he had, they should have took his work history where he was there. Okay, and he also had a plane ticket because my sister, God rest her soul, my only sister passed away in May. So he had a plane ticket as well. And I told her, and I said, then you're insulting my intelligence as his mother, stating that he has not been there a year. I can guarantee you that he's been there an entire year and working, because we keep in contact. So you are insulting my intelligence. And then I told her, I said, your other advisors there and the people that I spoke with and he spoke with told him he would be eligible for these African American scholarships back in 2022, long as he was a resident of the state of Florida for a year. Now you're saying something else. And I told her, I said, look, the right hand don't know what the left hand is doing. No wonder my son is confused. This is insanity. So anyway, so she got off the phone with me and saying, they're going to set up all these meetings. Okay. And I told him I want to be present via Zoom since I was out of state. I said, I want to be present at the meeting via Zoom. Guess what? No email. This meeting never occurred. Matter of fact, like I tell you, crickets, just crickets, nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, these people have no idea. I worked in the accounting field. I used to run businesses. I used to be a bookkeeper. I used to be an accounting manager. I know I worked in colleges. As a matter of fact, I worked for University of Chapel Hill. Okay. In student services in the finance and accounting department. Okay, I know how things are supposed to go. So these people basically were insulting my intelligence. So anyway, so I said, okay, let me see, let me take it, let me escalate it. Okay, because if you're not getting results at the bottom, guess what? Go up the tier. Got to keep going up to the hierarchy. And that's what I used to do in the accounting field. I used to go up the hierarchy. If I couldn't, I go to the owner. Looky here. And a lot of times I work for the owner, or But anyway, so I went up. I contacted Governor DeSantis' office. I contacted Governor DeSantis' office, and I explained what was going on. And they, of course, passed it on down. Will contact the Florida Department of Education. So this is what I did. I contacted Florida Department of Education. Okay, and once I forget the individual's name that I spoke with. I might have her name written down somewhere. But anyway, but it doesn't matter because she referred me to his name is Mike Soferopoulos. Yeah, Mike Soferopoulos. He was the director of admissions. Yeah, he was the director of academic affairs. I'm sorry, with the State Department of Florida Education. Okay, so and first when I spoke with him, I was explaining to him what was going on, as a parent, and I'm like, this is insanity. What me and my son are going through, this is insanity. Okay, I've been on the phone with these people for the past couple of weeks, and nothing is resolved. My son still isn't registered for classes. He still doesn't have his financial aid. And then the scholarship meeting that they had him scheduled for was canceled. Somebody went in the system and canceled the scholarship meeting altogether probably because I stepped in and I started asking questions and I wanted an audit, okay, of his financial aid. And I was like, this, I said, this shouldn't happen. And I explained to him, I was like, look, I said, I'm speaking to all of these people. I said, no wonder my son was confused, because I was confused, because everybody was giving me different stories, giving me different information. How can a child deal with this? Okay, especially it's the first time in college. Okay, how can they deal with this? Okay, it should be one individual per child, or per group of children, one advisor for each child, or in what is it, their like his culinary, it should be one advisor for the culinary, okay, for each child, okay, based on something, okay, alphabet, I don't know what it is, okay, how do they put it together, okay, if they had some type of business acumen, they would know this, okay, not these children going in here and speaking to different supervisors in a cesspool that is telling them different things, okay, like they were telling me different things. And actually, the academic affairs advisor director, and he actually agreed with me. Okay, I was like, I said, you don't know, the right hand don't know what the left hand do. You don't know who to talk to. You don't know who to believe. Okay, because everybody giving contradictory stories. I said, this is insanity. So anyway, he said, well, it sounds like that he just needs the one-stop, what is it, you guys, the single stop housing. He needs to speak with her, Mercy. But when my son went to speak to Mercy, okay, but in 2022, Mercy was like, yeah, things will be available. But now 2023 come, Mercy says that no, there's nothing available. Okay, and then let me put it. I don't know if I mentioned this before. Let me put a little bug in you guys' ear as well. So when I'm speaking to a lot of these were women at the college, okay, all these admissions director, financial aid, and all these other people I was speaking to, a lot of them mentioned, oh yeah, my son goes here, or my daughter goes here as well. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, after all this rigmarole going on, me and my son are dealing with, I'm thinking to myself, are they giving these scholarships to their family and friends? Okay, we need to audit the whole entire college. Okay, no, because they are leaving the children out that really need these programs. Okay, and these scholarships, they're leaving them completely, totally out, and their family members are benefiting, and their children are benefiting. But I talked to my mother, and my mother says, sometimes, if you work at the college, your children will go there for free. I said, well, that's regardless of the fact. I said that they still have their family and friends as well. Okay, that they be hooking up and letting them get all the scholarships or whatever perks at the college. So yes, because my family is aware this is going on, and this is why a lawsuit is in order. A lawsuit is in order, because I'm not done yet, y'all. I'm not done yet. And you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys share this far and wide. Share this video far and wide, because I'm putting it on all my platforms. And a lot of people know who I am. Yeah, I've been quiet, but a lot of people know who I am. Okay, they know my, I'm an advocate, I'm an activist. Okay, and right is right and wrong is wrong. That's what it comes down to. And you don't impact a young adult's life like that. You don't do that. I feel sorry for my son. It's like he done lost hope in all his culinary dreams because of this nonsense. Okay, how you gonna do that to a child that just went through hell and high water with his mama? Okay, thinking his mom gonna die, okay, healing from cancer and disease, and then you gonna do, he finally gets the chance to go pursue his dreams, and all this nonsense gonna happen to him. Okay, I felt so sorry for him. Okay, he crying and stuff like. I said, no. I said, don't worry, mama got it. Okay, I said, mama got it. Don't worry. So anyway, y'all. So let me go. So once I talked to the what's his name, Mike Sopropoulos. Okay, man. He got a long name, y'all. His name is he's Dr. Mike Sopropoulos. He was the director of academic affairs. He actually agreed with me on a lot of topics. Once we got done speaking. But he was like, well, it looks like he needs the single stop, and he needs a bundsman. So I said, okay. He said, I'll send you over the list of all the bundsmans, and you can a bundsman will be able to step in and speak to all these the director of missions, student services, financial aid, and all of that. So I said, okay. So he sends me a list. Okay. He sends me a list, and I'm thinking to him, when I see this list, you guys, I'm looking at this list, and I'm like, what is going on? The list is dings, all dings. And I'm like, let's see. It was I got the names of the dings, okay? I got the names of the deans. I wrote it all down, y'all. I said, I'm giving names and everything because I'm not playing with these people. Okay, because I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to my son because of their negligence, their discrimination, nepotism, and their fraud. Okay, because I'm not even done yet, y'all. I'm not even done yet. Okay, so just please bear with me. Please listen to this video to the end. Okay, yes, it's kind of long, but y'all need to really listen to this video until the end. Okay, so it was first I said I contacted Governor DeSantis and then the Attorney General. Okay, well first I did. Let me go back to the Florida Department of Education first, the state. He sent me this list of all the deans. Okay, it was Dean Peltz, Suzanne Pridgeon, Adam Emerson, Gloria de la Rojas, Masonette English Figuerera, Belen Gutierrez, Carla Mendieta, Maria Mira, Maria Murrah, M-E-R-A, and Tiffany Nicholson. Let me see. These are all the deans. This is a list that he sent me, guys. Okay. Then a Mercedes Pino, Tanisha Wright. Okay. And these were all the deans. Oh, and yeah. So these were all the deans that he sent me over. Okay. He sent me all their names. Okay. This email list. So anyway, so what I decided to do, a matter of fact, let me do it real quick. Okay. Let me do it real quick. I decided to Google the job description of a bunsman. Okay, and so I'm doing it right now. So I looked it up, and I said these are all dings. This is not a bunsman. I said those are two different job descriptions. I said why would he send me a list of dings? So I looked it up, and it says an ombudsman often seeks to help individuals improve their skill and their confidence in giving voice to their concerns directly, which he communicated. The director of academic affairs, Dr. Mike Sarafilis, which he communicated. This is what my son needed. And it says refers to individuals to appropriate resolution resources. Ombudsmen may refer individuals to one or more formal organizational resources that can potentially resolve the issue. Okay, so, and it says, what does ombudsman do? The ombudsman examines the complaints from people who feel they have been unfairly treated by certain public service providers. Okay, so anyway, and it says, what is the function of an ombudsman? A ombudsman is an official usually appointed by the government who investigates complaints usually lodged by the private citizens against businesses, financial institutions, universities, government departments, or other public entities in attempts to resolve the conflicts or concerns raised either by mediation or other means. Okay, so I'm like, okay, that is the role of an ombudsman. So why is he sending me a dean's list when I had already spoken to multiple assistant deans, okay, who were deer in headlights and just dropped the ball and just went silent, okay? I said, why? And I sent him the email asking him that. I said, these aren't, what, this is not, I said, a dean and an ombudsman. I sent him the definition of an ombudsman. I said, these are two different job descriptions. Why are you sending me this? So anyway, he was like, well, they work in that capacity. I'm like, they don't have the legal authority. Okay, you're asking the people that are working, the deans working, to investigate the deans, to investigate the college. Okay, but anyway, this never happened. No bondsman, no dean, nobody contacted me nor my son. So this left my son and myself in limbo. So my son, he decides he didn't know what to do. Okay, he's in tears, he's crying. He don't know what to do. Thank God he still has his job. But then he was he contacted a friend that he knew, and his friend said, he could come stay with him after he got back from vacation, since he didn't get a scholarship like he planned, because we planned that 2023 come, he'll get his scholarship granted, all the African American loans, or the scholarships rather, that they promised him, his financial aid. Then he could get his single stop housing, get his own place instead of renting rooms. And because I think he was working like 2 jobs or 3 jobs. Okay, I don't know how many jobs the boy had, but anyway, everything would have been kosher and good to go. Done, deal, good. In classes, working on your degree, good, got it done. No, that is not what happened. So he caught, after all this rigmarole, he done lost hope. He don't know what to do. So anyway, so he and then the room that he was renting, he left that room thinking that you know uh, gave notice on that room thinking that he would, he was about to get a scholarship because he had a scholarship appointment and he had his financial aid. So, and then he was working, so he was ready to find a place with the help of the single stop program. He was help, all of this was in place. So anyway, so he just lost hope, all this rigmarole going on and stuff. So what he did, he went, and I guess he thought that, the house was empty. Okay, with nobody in this. I guess I don't know if it was a construction house or just an empty house. So he had to wait till his friend came back from vacation for him to go stay over his friend's house, who has happened to be a public figure as well and knows about this as well. But I'm going to keep his name silent out of respect, because he has been helping me and my son, but he's a public figure as well, very high ranking in the Miami area. But anyway, so my son goes squat in the house is what he did. Okay. And I'm thinking, why would you go? But anyway, I don't know what he was thinking. He just had a lot. He didn't know what to do. He was confused. So he went and squatted in his house. So then I guess one of the construction workers that was working on the house, I don't know, saw him, called the police. Anyway, he ended up going to jail. Okay. So then, but luckily, thankfully, the police officers, was, nice to him and let him, he sent me all his paycheck to get him out. He said, "Mom," he said, "here's all my paycheck, Mom." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, God bless his heart." And I was like, but anyway, I didn't question him because, he was already going through all kinds of stuff. But anyway, he, he said, "Mom, I was only there for 3 days." And he didn't steal. And my son don't steal. Okay. He works. Okay. My son is not a thief. Okay. I didn't raise my sons to steal nothing. He was just, squatting in this house for 2 or 3 days, I believe. Well, anyway, they trump up these charges to burglary. Okay. Second-degree burglary or something like that. I'm like, what? So anyway, so and then my son, he's not the type to be in jail or anything like that. He's calling me every half an hour, every hour in jail. Okay, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get him out. So anyway, so I get him on out of there, because it's the higher ranking official in the Miami area contacted me, because I called and I left him a message. So he contacted me when he got back from his vacation, and he's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, where's your son at?" And da, da, da. I was like, "Well, this is what happened." Okay, he's like, "What? Okay, what do we need to do?" So he's trying to call all his high ranking people to figure out what's going on, who it, get him out of jail. Good, he's calling around. I was like, "Don't get the bond." He said, "You need the bonds," but I'm like, "No, I already got the bonds." But so we're coordinating. Okay, so anyway, he ends up getting out, and then he started staying with the high ranking official in the Miami area until we get this squared away. But it's becoming a problem because he actually had he forgot he had another individual that he promised that he could rent out one of his rooms. So my son ended up on the couch. But anyway, So my son is currently actively now looking for a place as all this is going on. And I'm thinking to myself, no, this is not right. This is just not right. And then facing felony charges come, what is it, December 3rd, because of this, all this rigmarole with Miami-Dade College and Florida Department of Education. Because, I actually did not just contact the director of academic affairs. I emailed several people at the Florida Department of Education. All of them crickets, silent. So what do? Okay, and then this is what Governor DeSantis' office. Okay, and if Governor DeSantis' office is just passing the buck down the line, these people that don't want to be held accountable. Okay, they're just passing it as a political candidate. Okay, I am speaking up about this because Governor DeSantis' office just passed it down to the Florida Department of Education, who in return passed it on down to the same people at Miami-Dade College that I had already spoken with. Who has time for that? And the when I contacted Ashley Moody of the Florida Attorney General, okay, what does she do? Oh, we're sorry that's happening to your son, but pass it on down to these people. Okay, so I contacted the mayor. I emailed all the people that they told me. I even contacted nothing, zero. Okay, I even contacted the Inspector General of Education for the state of Florida. They did get back with me. They did say they did email me back and said, okay, we referred this over to what's his name, Brian. What was his name? It was Brian something. He's with the I don't know if I wrote that down, guys. Mike Blackburn. He's with the Inspector General's office of the Department of Education. And the investigations intake manager, Shelly Tenney, she is the one that sent me the email stating that she had referred it over to him, Mr. Blackburn. And also, in the meantime, I contacted legal aid, nothing, crickets, okay, to get my son some type of representation when he goes to court, crickets, okay, because he can't afford, a lawyer, okay. And I'm not rich either, you guys. I'm working on my businesses currently now. A lot of people see my businesses out there. They're going very well, by the way. And actually, I got some other things going on the background. But anyway, that's my personal business. But anyway, okay. So I was looking for a pro bono attorney. So I contacted one lawyer I did contact, and he said first of all, they shouldn't even charge him with burglary. He said they should have charged him with unlawful occupancy or trespassing and let him go. That's what they should have did. But no, these two officers were Hispanic that arrested him, acted like they were very nice to him, and then trumped up the charges on him is what they did. Two Hispanic officers, and put down burglary, which he didn't steal nothing. He was just squatting in the house. That's it, nothing. And that's what the lawyer said. He said no. They're trying to put serious charges on him. This is unlawful occupancy or trespassing, and that's it. That's all he should have been, they should have done, and they would have let him go. Even the other high official that my son is currently with, he even said the same thing. They would have gave him a pat on the back and then just sent him on his way. Okay, get on up out of here. Okay. So anyway, but I also contacted the mayor. What's her name? Daniela Levine Cava of the Miami-Dade mayor. I contacted her, and I also contacted another mayor. Okay, so I contacted a lot of these people already, and crickets. I'm telling you guys, crickets. These people aren't doing anything, just crickets. So in the meantime, my son is not in college. He has no classes. Let me tell you guys this. This is the icing on the cake. This is the icing on the cake. Remember how I told you guys that they told my son that he owed $2,000 and he had to drop 2 classes, so he wouldn't owe $2,000. And then when I spoke to the financial admissions, that he had $4,000 and he didn't owe anything, but he didn't have any classes. Mysteriously, $500 popped up in my son's student services account. I'm like, wait a minute. They told you that you had to drop 2 classes because you owed $2,000. Then they said you had $4,000. So where did that $4,000 go? And where did that $500 come from? Because it has been crickets from everybody at Miami-Dade College that I have spoken with. My son hasn't received an email, anything. Just $500 out of nowhere just appears in his student services account. So I said, okay, there is some illegal activity going on at that college, period. Okay. And I'm an accounting professional. And like my mother said, it's common sense. It is common sense. First of all, it should have been one advisor spelling out his whole culinary degree program with him, ensuring that all his financial aid would cover all his classes and all his scholarships would cover all his classes. And that's what they told him. All his scholarship would cover all his classes. None of this was done, you guys. None of this was done at all. So I said, you know what? Okay. Still to this day, crickets. So in the meantime, my son is dealing with these charges, not in classes. Okay. They done took his financial aid money. I don't know where that money done went to. Okay. Because I haven't gotten an audit or anything. Nothing. Crickets. From the deans, I emailed the deans, none of the deans, the whole list of deans that I've told y'all about. None of them have contacted me. None of them from the Florida Department of Education. Even I even emailed Attorney General Ashley Moody back. I said, you are passing the buck down the line. I said, last I checked, didn't Governor DeSantis just pass a law to change the curriculum? So that means that he got involved. He saw that there was a problem and he stepped in and changed the law. Okay. And I said, because this is not from what I was told, this is not an isolated incident with my son. This is happening to a lot of children. Okay. And a lot of children are out here homeless and trying to further their lives and get a college education. Okay. And I said, you know what, and I want to say this. I wholeheartedly agree. With, I've seen the video about President Trump stating that there needs to be an American Academy for American children to attend college for free. Because this type of situation should not be happening to any American child trying to pursue their education. They push education onto children, and this is a nonsense that happens because grown adults, okay, and I'm really so over these grown adults in these positions. I am so over these people, okay? If you can't do your job right, and if you are not working in the best interest of, especially in the college of that child, or those children trying to pursue their dreams, you need to be replaced because you are not doing your job correctly. And if you are a governor and if you are an attorney general, okay, and someone calls you and even contacts the Florida Department of Education and tells you what is going on, and you pass the buck down the line, you don't need to be president either, because all you gonna do is pass the buck down the line. Okay, they're gonna refer you to this back to this person, refer you back to this person, refer you back to this person, refer you back to this person. You don't need to be president, or you don't need to be the attorney general, because and me being in this in the political arena and around a lot of corporations and businesses and all of this, they all try to hide behind the scenes. Oh, it ain't our problem. Oh, send it to such and such and such. Well, if such and such and such isn't doing their job correctly, okay, and there's some shadiness going on down at the bottom, why would you refer that person right back to the problem, to the person that they're a corporation or business that they're having a problem with? And nobody's doing their job accurately. Those people do not need to be in power. I'm just sorry to say, because you just don't pass people off like their life don't matter. Oh, it's okay. Her son's life was impacted, and she tried to resolve the problem, and she was bounced back and forth and back. Her son was bounced back and forth and back, and nobody did nothing. She tried to resolve, the situation. I followed all the protocol. I went through all the hierarchy. Oh, that's okay. She ain't nobody. We ain't worried about her or her child. I said, wait a minute. I said, I emailed them. I'm going to give y'all time to rectify this situation. I'm going to give you time. I gave them ample enough time, y'all. It's been what, 2-3 weeks? I done gave them ample enough time. Guess what? Now I said, I'm going public. I'm going public. I told them I was going public. Oh, she ain't nobody. Okay. Because they probably have me blacklisted. Okay, they're probably looking at, oh, she's blacklisted. Oh, but I have I have other businesses. That's what they don't understand. Okay, I have other things that I'm doing, and I got a lot of people out there that respect me and love me, and I have friends that respect me and love me. Okay, so and I'm very well known. Okay, I went up to Washington D.C. Okay, I know who Kamala Harris is. I have caught these people. I have so much information for you guys. Okay, the corruption that I have uncovered over the years, and I'm coming out with all of it because I am tired of these people playing these games behind the scenes with people's lives, especially my life. I'm done playing nice. They didn't care about me, so why should I care about them? Okay. If we and I said I said, as I told him, I said, as business professionals, because I'm a business professional, I'm a professional woman, and I know mistakes happen in businesses and corporations and stuff like that. I know things happen, but when I see that they're not trying to resolve it, they're still trying to hide it, or they're still trying to sweep it under the rug like it don't matter. Okay, but you done impacted my life, and you didn't impacted, my like this situation impacted my son's life. Now, guess what? I don't care about I don't care about your soul either. You don't care about me. I don't care about you. So whatever comes to you comes to you, but you need to be held accountable for your actions. Okay, you don't pass people down. You don't play with people's lives like that. We are all human beings. We are all here on earth together in God's kingdom. Okay, or if you're an atheist, okay, you want to call it devil's kingdom, okay, you ain't gonna last long in God's kingdom. I can tell you that right now. But we are all here. We are all gonna live, and we all gonna die. And our children are the future. Okay, so for another human being in a position that is doing deceitful, devious, evil things to harm people and to destroy people's lives, they do not need to be in any type of position with authority, period. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many people donate to you. I don't care, because you are not working for the greater good of humanity. You are not working for the greater good, even in the United States of America. You are not working for the greater good of the United States of America. You are out here harming people. You are supposed to be a civil servant. You are supposed to be working for the greater good of people. Okay? We the people. It states it in the first line of the U.S. Constitution. And if you are not working for we the people, you need to be removed out of your office, period. I don't care who you are, how popular you think that you are. Okay? We need people in power and in businesses and corporations and nonprofits that are working for the greater good of families, of humanity, of individuals, children. These are the people. We need God's children in these positions, because this stuff cannot continue to go on. This is why these children are so screwed up. I'm just going to put it out there. This is why these children are so screwed up now, because of their parents. And God bless you parents out there that are doing this to your children. The apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm going to put it like that. Okay? The apple do not fall far from the tree. So what you are doing, and trust and believe your child know what you're doing. or then seen something that you done did, devious and deceitful and evil and harming people's lives, you have cursed your own bloodline. And you are going to, if you ain't be, if it might not be today, but guess what? God's wrath is a wrath that you will never see coming. Okay? He wait to the right time to strike you. Okay? So be mindful of that for all of y'all out there. So with that said, you guys, what I have done, I wanted to do this video. I started a go send go. I'm going to put it in the description box as well. I'm going to attach my podcast to this as well. I am asking for support and legal representation because I am suing Miami-Dade College and everybody that was involved. Okay, and especially if my son ends up in jail. Oh, because they can't say I was involved. I spoke with them. Yes, I did. I spoke with them. It wasn't only my son. I stepped in. So I can tell them right now, and I'm coming public, I'm suing. Okay? And I didn't want this to happen. I didn't ask for this. This came to me and my son. Okay? So don't fault me. Don't judge me. Anyone out there. Because if this was what happened to you, you would stand up as well. Okay? So I don't need these naysayers out here because you don't know who I am. Because I'm going to tell you something. Okay? I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys, this is not the only thing that I have been dealing with. I'm coming out this week with every single last thing that I have been dealing with since 2013 and before. I even got some information on Florida. Okay, this is why a lot of these high profile political figures follow me, because they know I uncovered because, you know, I'm the type, you know, if I see something, I say something, and I go straight to, I don't care if you're the mayor, I don't care if you're a city official, I don't care who you are. I will go straight to you. Looky here. Something ain't right here. What y'all got going on here? And I'm an accountant, so, you know, I know how businesses run. Okay? I worked in that profession for years. Okay? Ever since I started off in banking when I was 18. I was gonna go into nursing, but I switched it to the financial in the banking, and from banking I went into accounting, and I worked for some very high level corporations, okay, and businesses, okay, and in every business industry. See, that's what I worked in every business industry as an accounting professional, so I know how a lot of businesses work. Okay, so you can't get nothing past me. And I think that's what people were sadly mistaken. I haven't worked for the government, local government, so I know how the government functions as well. And like I said, you know, I have my own government network, my political network, my business network. Okay, and people on my past, they know who I am. A lot of people know who I am. And so anyway, so y'all, I wanted to put this out here. Okay, hopefully I get great responses, because I'm putting this video out. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with these people. I'm done. I'm done with all the attacks, you guys. These people have did everything to destroy me and basically kill me. These people wanted me dead. I can tell y'all that right now. They either wanted me dead or they wanted to control everything about my life. Everything. They took everything away from me. Houses, cars, clothes, from me and my children, everything from me. But they don't know there was a higher power right there with me, standing. Got my angels, both of them. They're all around me. Okay. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. You're transformed. You're healed. Go. It's ready to. You're ready to come out. And so this is what I'm doing. So I'm looking for support. I'm looking for individuals, because I am, okay? And people that know me, I don't stop. I don't stop. Justice is justice. You don't be out here doing stuff to people and harming people and think you're going to get away with it. You don't do that. Especially these young adult children. You do not do that, okay? My son coming to me, losing hope, crying and all this stuff. Mom, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Okay, and he went to go pursue his dreams, and then he's scared going to a jail. Y'all done lost y'all's mind out here. You don't do that to these young adults. Okay, give these children a chance in life. And it's so sad. There's a lot of adults out here that are doing this type of stuff to these young adults, and we wonder why. These children are on fentanyl and what's that other one out here, y'all? I don't even know the name of them drugs, but they on a lot of them. Okay, y'all wonder why these kids is on drugs and stuff like that there. Okay, your own children on drugs and stuff like that there. Okay, because the apple don't fall far from the tree. Y'all really need to heal yourself and your whole families out here. All y'all need some spiritual healing. A lot of y'all talk about rehab for the mentally ill. A lot of y'all out here that are in these powerful positions, and these positions are mentally unstable and evil. And you have your own scars and wounds that you need to heal. And it's high time that we start speaking out against these people. And they need to be removed until they get themselves together and get their lives together. Because we're going to pray for you. We're going to pray that you heal. We're going to pray that you transform your life. Okay? For your children's sake anyway, and your great-great-grandchildren's sake, and the sake of the future of our country and our children and the world too. Okay? So with that said, you guys, y'all check out all my other social media as well. Okay? I got a lot of stuff going on. I do have a healing program. If anyone would like to go check out my healing program, I got all that in the description box below. Okay, if you need, and it's do it yourself. Okay, because I did it myself, and I am sharing what I did. Okay, and if not, I am a humanitarian consultant. I am a homeless women's advocate. I do. I will help some individuals but you have to be screened first, because some people just can't be healed. Okay, depends on how deep it goes. But I will try to help as many as I can, because that's what I do. Okay, I help who I can. So anyway, with that said, you guys, please like and please share this video, because I really want Governor DeSantis and the Attorney General Ashley Moody, and as well the Florida State Department of Florida Department of Education to see this, and everybody at Miami-Dade College. Okay, and I'm looking for an attorney. I'm looking for an attorney. This is one thing, and I'm and this is not political, so don't get it twisted, y'all. Okay, this is about the future of our children and their education. Okay, and this is about exposing people that are out here inadvertently attacking people for no reason. Okay, who are innocent bystanders and victims, and it hasn't done anything wrong to anybody, just trying to live their life. And this is what I have been trying to do. I have tried to move on with my life, and I'm still somehow getting attacked. And somebody, I don't know who it is, then blacklisted me from every law firm there is, because every case that I have tried to get a lawyer for, I can't find not one lawyer, not one. I even went out of the state of California, not one lawyer at all. I'm like, what is going on? And luckily, I'm knowledgeable in some of these cases. I have won. I had to defend myself. I won two cases. And then one case, I did have a class action lawsuit that was just settled. So I did have but that was a whole group effort in that one. But then I have some other ones. Okay, factual cases. Okay, because I know about discoveries. I know how to put my discoveries together, and I'm an accounting professional. I know how to dot all my I's and cross all my T's. I got all my paperwork, all my emails, all my documentation. I know law. Okay, I know the law. So I had to basically fight these people with my own knowledge and my own expertise, and this is what I've been doing. And matter of fact, I'm going to be speaking about this case this week. One case. I had to basically appeal to the Supreme Court, which was granted, because I went after the judges. I said, I know you didn't approve this, because X, Y, and Z. Okay. I know how to do research. I'm a researcher as well. So you can't get nothing past me because I'm looking at everything. Okay. So anyway, you guys, so I'm gonna be talking about all of these things that I've been, because it's been attack after attack, y'all. And I've been trying to live my life, okay, trying to recover from going through 15 years of hell from the Marina IUD, attacking my internal organs, okay, silently, okay, didn't even know it, on my deathbed, losing everything, okay. I've been, and I forgive all these people. I do, because I don't. God says forgive all your enemies. Okay, so I forgive all these people, but I'm not going to continue to stand by and just let them do stuff to me. I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to expose them all. Okay, and a lot of people are going to be highly upset that I am coming public. Woo! Because a lot of people know that the information I have is facts, factual. Okay, because when you're educated and you're knowledgeable in the law, okay, you got to make sure all your I's is dotted and all your T's are crossed. No, I don't know the legal jargon, but I know how to spell things out. Okay, I know how to write it down and spell things out. I know how to put a discovery together and put all the facts together. Okay, that I do know. But I do. But I did get the what is that? The Black Law Dictionary. I do have the Black Law Dictionary, because a lot of these cases I'm dealing with is what is it? Quintom cases, or fake cases, basically. Okay, that's what I'm dealing with. Whole bunch of illegal cases that was done because of somebody else's greed or power or whatever they was trying to do. Okay, I said, oh, y'all got the right one this time. Y'all got the right one this way. And I'm coming public. God said it's time, and here I am. So with that said, you guys, please go to my son's Give, Send, Go. Anybody interested in reaching out to me, please do so. You can reach out to me via my YouTube. You can email me at hthn.duck.com, or you can reach out to me at Cabria, which is I have a blog too. I have a research blog, which is Cabria, Consumer Advocacy, Business Industry Research and Investigations. I have that I created back in 2013 when I was exposing all this corruption that I was finding. Okay, and the government was aware of it. So I believe the government back in the Obama administration, I'm gonna have to tell y'all, back in the Obama administration, I think they got something to do with me being blacklisted, because I sent them a 500-page spell out of what the pharmaceutical industry was doing behind the scenes. Okay, and that's when they came and made me a federally registered contractor, which I figured out was a way to monitor me. Okay, but then when I didn't reapply didn't reapply, I think they did something. Okay, I even contacted the FBI, who know who I am too, the CIA, they all know who I am, y'all. So I don't know who's doing what. I don't know who's doing what. Okay, the Inspector General's office, I don't know who's doing what. The GOP, the Democrat, I don't know who's doing what. But all I know, the buck stops here today with me. That's all I know. Okay, and if y'all want any this country to move forward and heal properly, we need to come together, okay, and shut these people down and remove them from office, okay, because they're out here harming and impacting lives, and they don't care. They don't care. They don't care who you are. They don't care what color you are. They don't care. And it's a high time. This is not about racism either, okay? Because I'm an American. I am the daughter of a Vietnam veteran, and my son is the grandson of a Vietnam veteran. And for our veteran families to have to go through this nonsense, it's enough is enough, okay? My father got Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer for this country, okay? Fighting in the Vietnam War. Many of his friends did not come back, but God bless my father to be able to come back, okay? Even in, a lot of them didn't come back. Just put it like that. And God rest their souls for fighting for this country. The disrespect that these people are bringing towards those that fought for the same, your families, their children, their grandchildren. The disrespect coming from these people need to be addressed. All the evilness needs to be addressed. all the deceitful lies, the manipulation, the narcissism, all of it needs to be addressed. And I hope that we can come together, okay, as Americans, as human beings who are going to live, and we're all going to die, because we're not all going to, we're not going to live forever. Let's just be honest. We're going to die, okay? Especially, you know, some of us, we're up in age, okay? So you either can go early, or, okay, if you're doing evil deeds, I can tell you this right now. Your life on earth is limited. You're not going to live long, okay? Because you don't respect humanity. You don't respect being part of a beautiful earth that you was blessed to be in. Your days are going to be numbered. Understand that. So be mindful of that, okay? Be grateful, be blessed, be thankful, okay? Love one another. In my video that I did yesterday, I hope you guys get to see that too. And it's on this channel. The 10 Commandments. Okay, a lot of y'all need to reread that. A lot of y'all need to go to your Bible or whatever higher power that you worship. You need to get close to that higher power and transform your life. If you are out here thinking harming others is okay. Okay, so with that said, you guys, I'm going on an hour and 40 minutes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please reach out to me. If anyone can help, I'm asking for help. And then when I come out with my other things, you guys might want to jump in on those too. Okay, I don't know, because you know all these attacks is just, it just is enough, y'all. It is just enough. These people have lost their minds out here, and I'm like, and you're a mayor, you're a governor, you're running for this, running for that, and I told Ashley Moody, Governor Sanders' attorney general, I told her, I said, you know what? This is not going to look good for Governor DeSantis. I can tell you that right now. But she ain't nobody. She ain't nobody. Okay, let her and her son burn in hell. She ain't nobody. What? I said, okay, righty. They don't know who I know. Okay, and don't know. Okay, because this shouldn't have happened, y'all. This should not happen to my son. It shouldn't. Okay, and I shouldn't have had to go through this. Okay, I am not nobody. I am not a ping pong table to go back and forth with people. Okay, if you're a professional, you handle the problem, get down to the bottom of it, and you address it, resolve it, done. That's it. Not all this nonsense. And then go silent on people. You don't go silent on nobody, especially something as important as a child's college education. You just go silent? Like that child's life don't matter? You don't need to be in that position. I can tell you that right now. Okay. So anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. Thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for liking and sharing. I did see some of you guys that did get my message that I put out, my post that I put out on some of my social media platforms. I have a lot of social media platforms, and I'm in a lot of groups. I'm in a lot of them. So I am going to be blasting this out everywhere. And I'm very well known all over the United States, not just in one area. I'm known in California, I'm known in Florida, I'm known in Texas. I ran for U.S. Congress, and then I'm very well traveled. I'm the daughter of a Vietnam veteran. I know people in Alabama. I know people everywhere. Okay, so people know who I am, and I'm not an evil individual at all. Okay, and then, like I said, those who want to judge and prejudge, people don't know the woman that I have become. And I'm proud to be a child of God. And I'm proud to be here for those who need me to finally, stand up and fight for those who don't have a voice. And that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be continuing. I tried to be behind the scenes, but it didn't work for me. I said, well, I guess this is my calling. Just, be a speaker. I am a public speaker. I did a lot of public speaking when I was running for office. So I am a public speaker, but I'm going to be here. And so get used to Candy K. And anybody want to bring any demonic forces towards me or any evil energies to me, guess what? You're messing with a child of God, and everything that you send towards my way will be directed back towards you and your family. So I would tread lightly on that. Okay. And because this is not about jealousy or envy or anything like that. Because I really don't understand how people really don't understand. Guess what? We're all going to die. We're here now, but we're all going to die one day. So do you want to spend your time attacking people and harming people? That's how you want to live your life? You want to live your life judging people? And you don't even got your own life together? Is this how you want to live your life? This how you want your kids to live your life? You just really you, you really need some help. You really need some help. So I'm gonna pray for a lot of you guys out there. I really am. And this is we need to pray as a community. And actually, I want to also give a quick shout out. I forgot. I totally forgot. Shout out to Give, Send, Go. Thank you so much. The Give, Send, Go. I had created the Give, Send, Go, the GoFundMe about 2 weeks ago. I created it, trying to give these people time to rectify the situation, which it didn't happen. So anyway, I created the Give, Send, Go. And one day, I was working, on my other multiple projects I got going on. And the phone rang. And I looked at the number and I'm like, this number doesn't look familiar. So, but something said, pick up the phone. I picked it up, and this was the prayer team at Give, Send, Go. She said, I just read what happened to you and your son. She said, we want to say a prayer for you. So the prayer team of Give, Send, Go was nice enough to reach out, and she said a very heartfelt prayer for me and my son. And I really appreciated that. They didn't know us from anything, but she read what we were going through. And she and the company at Give, Send, Go, I truly love. And if you need a GoFundMe, I would suggest to go to Give, Send, Go, because I created other GoFundMes on GoFundMe, and no one ever reached out to me like Give, Send, Go, a prayer team. They have a whole prayer team that prayed over me and my son. And I felt so honored and so good that they recognized that we needed prayer. And they were gonna send it out to their networks as well. Okay. So I want to give a shout out to the Give, Send, Go Corporation and the prayer team. Thank you so much for reaching out with your prayers for me and my son. So with that said, you guys, thank you for watching Candy K's Talk Real and Truthful and Get Real and Truthful Results, which is, my podcast that, I've recently created. And but a lot of it's going to be speaking out. And this is part of my transformational healing, is to go public and speak about all the things that I have been dealing with behind the scenes. And this is my last whoopla. This is my last whoopla. So with that said, God bless all of you. Many blessings to you and your family this holiday season. Keep your children close in your heart. Keep your families close in your heart. Okay? And let's just all try to live a happy, peaceful, prosperous life before we leave this earth, in the pursuit of happiness, like it says in the U.S. Constitution. Why are we out here harming each other, hurting each other? It needs to stop, y'all. It really needs to stop, okay? Let's bring love back into the world, kindness back in the world, giving back into the world. Let's do that, okay? It's not so hard to do for some people, okay? So with that said, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you, and have a blessed day or night wherever you are. God bless.